A father and his daughter are selling some items. A woman passes by them, and her purse falls. The girl picks up the purse and tries to stop the woman, but the woman gets into her car and drives away. The girl gives the purse to her father and says that a woman dropped it and left. When the father opens the purse, he finds a lot of money inside. The girl says, "There is so much money in it." The father says, "All right, let's do something." They check the address in the purse and go to the woman's house. When they reach there, the girl says, "This is the same car." The guard asks them what they want. The girl's father says, "I want to meet your madam. Please call her." The guard says, "She is busy right now. Tell me what work you have." The girl says, "We want to return this purse to her." The guard says, "Give it to me, I will give it to her." They hand the purse to the guard and both of them leave. The guard looks at the purse, takes the money out of it, puts it in his pocket, closes the purse, and goes inside. When he sits on a chair, his madam gets angry and says, "How many times have I told you to knock before coming in?" The guard says, "Forgive me, I made a mistake." Then he gives her the purse and says that someone gave it to him. When the madam opens the purse, it is empty. She says, "There were a lot of money in this. Where did it go?" The guard pretends to be surprised and says, "I don't know anything about it." The woman says, "All right, fine." The next day, when the father and daughter are working, the woman comes to them and says, "Give me a bottle." When she takes out money from her purse, the girl says, "This is the same purse." The father says, "We returned this purse to you yesterday." The girl says, "Yesterday this purse fell here, it was yours." The woman says, "This purse was empty." The girl's father says, "There was a lot of money in it. We gave it to your guard." The woman says, "All right, no problem. You both come to my house," and then she leaves. Later, she asks her guard where the money went. The guard says, "I don't know anything about it." The woman says, "Don't lie. You were the one who took the money. Aren't you ashamed?" At that moment, the father and daughter arrive, and the father says, "This is the purse. We gave it to this same guard." The madam says, "Get out of here." The guard says, "I'm leaving." The madam says, "Go quickly, get out," and the guard leaves. Then the woman thanks the father and daughter and says to the girl, "Now you will stay here, and your father will also work here." The father and daughter become very happy, and then they leave. Like and share the video, and tell us in the comments how you liked it.